Hey everyone, welcome to our recap of the season premiere of Big Brother 17.
This is the moment.
I can't believe it's already time for Big Brother again.
This is what you've all been waiting for, you sick freaks. Now let's get on with it.
There's a lot of twists this season. First of all,
too many twists.
it's Big Brother Takeover.
What?
Yeah, so we'll get back to that.
Alright, so they start off with the key presentations. I didn't know Indiana Jones was going to be on the show.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we're only meeting half of the cast tonight, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of wanted to see everybody on the first night, but it is what it is.
It's the first 8. Alright, so to watch our entire cast reveal and assessment video, click in the info box. It will be down there, labeled
If you want to hear all of our
cast
thoughts.
reveal and assessment video. So the first 8 are allowed into the house.
Well, it starts off with 4.
4 at a time. So the first 4 were Davon, Shelley, Clay, and wrestler Austin.
Not Judas.
He
Austin.
is freaking 6'5".
I didn't realize he was that tall.
Wow.
Wow. All right. Clay was pretty surprised when he saw him too. He was like, that Austin, he's like a mix between, he's like a giant magician. If David Copperfield and Andre the Giant had a baby.
I'm already loving your Clay.
Thanks. I didn't even practice that.
I know.
All right. So the second group.
James, Audrey, Meg, and Jace. James was really
James
confused.
was all, where's the bedrooms?
He was running around like a rat in a maze.
Yeah, he was really confused, and everyone was just like, oh my god, when I heard James open his mouth and that accent came out.
An Asian guy from the South?
They're really pushing the hillbilly Asian thing.
Yeah. All right, well, they made a very, very, very important discovery. No dresses on the bridge.
For real, that sky bridge is awesome, but you gotta be careful because, like Meg said, it's gonna be like the bros cave down under the sky.
Yeah.
The sky, whatever.
All
bridge.
the secrets will be revealed without even trying if you wear a dress on the bridge.
All right, so the first 8 are like, hey, there's only 8 of us, but we can't just sit around here. Let's introduce each other.
Well, they had the obligatory champagne toast.
This is always like one of my favorite parts of every
I know, I
season.
love this too.
It.
So Clay didn't say that he played football. Who cares?
This is a very important part of every season too, because you're making your first impressions. Some people try to hide things, some people try to lie about other things, and he's all like, yeah, I'm like a grad student or whatever. Like, he didn't want to say that he was a football player. Like,
you know
whatever.
what? I don't think he can hide the dumb. I'm sorry.
All right.
Impossible.
Shelly. She is really digging Clay.
But she finds out Clay is 10 years younger than him.
Woo! She's like,
10's not so much, is it? I'm ready to cougar him.
I just learned that. An older lady in her 30s, a cougar, is actually called a puma.
Oh.
Oh, Shelly. Isn't it weird that Shelly's like the old one?
I know.
She's only 33! People, come on!
Well, Clay and Shelley both have heart murmurs. That's something
That's
to
so
bond
romantic.
over. Their hearts should be murmuring together.
Is this showmance actually gonna happen? Because they are really setting it up.
I don't know. We gotta see who shows up tomorrow.
Very
we
true.
know.
Okay.
You can too.
So, Devon also lied about her life.
Her
she told
profession.
everybody that she is a school teacher. Yeah, she's a polka dealer.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but
She did tell everybody that she left her baby, though.
Yes.
I don't think I would have said that.
Why?
Because it shows a little vulnerability there, and...
But it's also like, I got a kid back home, and I need this money.
Yeah, exactly.
So... But I thought it was interesting when they asked her, like, oh, what grade do you teach? She was just like, 2nd grade.
Austin, in his interview, said that he wasn't going to say he was a wrestler.
That didn't last very long.
He could have went with giant magician.
Yeah. Clay would have been like, I knew it. I knew it.
But he did lie about having injuries. I mean, he
has
them.
had injuries, but he's fully back.
He's all better now.
But he doesn't want anyone to know that.
And Audrey, as planned,
She dropped a big secret.
she dropped the transgender bomb.
She's the first transgender contestant ever.
I have to say I really like her.
I'm really digging her too. I'm
really
like, go
like her.
girl, go Audrey.
When I first saw her in the interview, she seemed a little bitchy, but I'm telling you, I'm on the
I think
Audrey
there was
train.
some tension between Audrey and Jeff, and that's what that was all about. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm liking her so far.
Yeah.
She's definitely one of my favorites from this group.
So Audrey pulls the girls aside, or they just happen to all be in the same room, except for Meg.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? I want the girls to do well this season.
Yeah, they're all kind of like skirting the issue.
I really want the girls to do good.
I feel really good vibes here. I feel like this is all gonna work.
You're a strong woman. You're a strong woman.
Well, guess what? No one wants to say the two words Girls Alliance because that's always trouble.
It's always the kiss of death.
Nobody
Yep.
wants to say it.
I guess nobody wanted Meg in that alliance either.
I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't make it obvious, you know? Maybe she'll be pulled in later. I don't know.
No, she's a little too. I don't know.
And her bio was all like, I love boys, which is fine, but like, is she gonna screw it all up? I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
All right, so.
Maybe that's a smart move.
So the house guests had some more time to share some stories from their lives.
Audrey? Clay wanted to know what's going on with Audrey. How is her
Her
family?
transition.
Yeah. So she told this horrible, scared, straight story
She had to go to like one of those.
where they like
Camp
kidnap
things.
you and. Oh my God. What a nightmare.
That was emotional. I was getting a little teary-eyed.
Me too. But her family realized that they made a mistake, which is awesome. And they have a really, really close relationship now,
was great
which
to
is
hear.
amazing. So I love her story. It's really great.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let's talk a little Oh, wrong one! Let's talk about the twists.
I really, really, really hope America, this Big Brother, is not going to be like the Canadian Big Brother with
Just too many twists.
too many
last
twists.
season.
But I have a feeling it is already because there's too many twists.
There's three
already.
twists just tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start things off. First of all, it's a fan favorite.
Not this fan.
Not this fan either.
How can they possibly call that a fan favorite? They only debuted it last season.
The Battle of the Block is back this season. So just to refresh your memories, that means there's going to be 2 HOHs, 4 nominees, Battle of the Block competition. 2 nominees are free, and 1 HOH is dumped back into the
Dethroned.
pool.
So you could go from being HOH to being on the block and being sent home in one
Crazy.
week.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. There's pros and cons. I find it a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
I'm not a huge fan of it. It's not my favorite.
All right.
So it's the first HOH competition, but first, choose one person to sit out.
What does
Why
it
do you
mean?
suppose they did that? They
I
only
don't
had
know.
7 perches?
Is this going to come up again?
I don't know, but Davon immediately volunteers, smart move, if she won't get
Is
nominated.
it a smart move?
I think it is
I'm
a
a little
smart move.
worried.
I'm not worried. I'm thinking it was probably a pretty smart move.
All right. Well, we'll see.
All right, so the competition is called UFO No.
What? So it's kind of like a red carpet
event.
and they have this fake movie, like some sort of Big Brother UFO thing.
Beautiful Kevin Frazier's there. So pretty.
So he's calling up all the house guests one by one. He's interviewing them. He's been real snarky.
He really is. He kept telling James, "Look at you." No, look at you.
I don't really understand the question, and
He refuses to respond. All right, so it's an endurance competition. They're standing on these little boards that are out of the wall.
they've done this competition before with a different theme. So
Right.
you're standing on the board, it's moving all over the place, and you gotta catch 10 balls.
Flying tomato balls.
Yes.
I guess it's like Rotten Tomatoes type thing. All right, so the first person who's still standing on their board to catch 10 of them wins.
And if you fall off,
You're out.
you're out.
So, Clay, Austin, and Meg all fell off on the first go-round.
No.
Pretty much.
They fell off early on, but it wasn't the first go around.
Well, I mean, they all fell off on the same wave.
Did they though?
Yes.
All right. So Austin tried to grab onto his ball holder, and he friggin' ripped it off the wall.
God, he is huge. So then they sprayed them with some tomato paint.
It was all Carrie.
Yeah, it was. So the last 4 left on were Audrey, James, Jace, and Shelly.
Okay, and there was a 3-way tie, everyone except for Shelly.
Right.
It was pretty intense.
Then the next wave of tomato spray came, and it made the boards like really, really slippery, and they all slipped off.
What?
They had to do the old, let's review the tapes. I have Les over here to review the tapes.
Are you kidding me? I don't even know if Les watches this show. Just kidding. Okay.
All right. I don't even know if he watches the talk.
Okay, so it's getting heated.
All right.
All right, so they review the tapes, and it turns out that James is the winner of the first HOH competition.
Wow. And I'm really surprised it wasn't obvious that anybody threw it.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone really did throw it.
I don't think they did.
Nobody owned up to that. But
Nope.
I don't know if this was the best move for James, because people were kind of like, oh, he's just like an Asian hillbilly or whatever. He's like this little guy.
Right.
And then he just showed them, like, he is a competition threat.
Well, after we find out that James wins, Julie is like, get your painted red butts to the living room, sit on a towel first,
Yeah.
and then we're going to talk about the next twist.
All right, so the next twist is that there's going to be a new twist every week.
It's called BB Takeover.
What?
When you hear, get ready for a takeover.
You better get your A to the living room.
Kiss it goodbye, because something's going down for real.
That's crazy.
Something's changing.
Yeah.
And,
The third twist of the night.
but,
Okay.
there's a special guest celebrity
To introduce the
announce
twist.
the twist
Right.
every week.
I don't know if Julie told them that.
I think she did.
Okay. So,
She told us.
the third twist of the night was just for America's ears.
Only.
This is another twist that they've done before. They're bringing it back. It's the twin twist.
I don't like this at all.
All right, so they did this in season 5, Project DNA.
Right.
So basically, there is someone in the house who has an identical twin. Oh, we're like twins. And
They talk alike, they walk alike, they even smoke a bud alike.
okay. So they're going to be switching back and forth in the house, and they have to convince people that they're the same person, you know?
If they survive the first 5 vote-offs, evictions, they can stay!
They both earn a place in the house. What
All right.
happens if they get found out? Julie didn't say.
She
Are they out, or is one of them gonna stay?
didn't say, because I'm thinking she's hoping that they both stay.
I don't know.
Otherwise, it's going to be a real fart.
All right. Well, we know who it is, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone
Who hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take care of some business here.
Okay.
Guys, you know we've been doing this for a long time. We're switching things up a little bit this year. The puppet shows are going to be their own separate videos now. There's going to be 1 puppet video a week. There may be
Multiple
1,
scenes.
there may be 2, there may be 3. Whatever we feel is necessary to adequately reflect the week
Okay.
in Big Brother. Those will be coming out on a Monday. Okay. The spoilers are back on the daily. Those will be coming out every
Day.
day when they're ready. There's no set time for those, so you know we try and time it with the competitions. So like when the most gripping news comes out, that's when the spoiler's going to be
Actually, it's
published.
like when I have a life.
It's mostly in the evenings. And if you want to be house guest of the day, make sure you drop us a private message on our YouTube, or send us an email at madrosed, that's MADROSED @gmail.com, and we will hook your butt up.
Okay.
So if you have any other questions, leave them down below. We want to know what you think, so tell us. Otherwise, we can't mind read. So I think that covers
I
everything.
think so.
We'll be back tomorrow for part 2 of the premiere. And until then, she's going to the premiere party.
Yay! So there's gonna be a video from that too. So make sure you.
But that's going to be on our vlog channel.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
on
it's-
this channel.
Okay. All right then. So until next time, much love.
Edit.
Hey!